Hello, YouTube. Well, listen up, folks. I want you to listen good. I told y'all about your rights, and I've told you about Act 1871. What you're about to see is very, very graphic. Okay? This is very graphic. Okay? What you're seeing. Alright? The reason why I'm going to show it to you is because you need to know and you need to see. This is an episode that shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't even started. They should have left this man alone. Had no business at all coming after this man or doing what they do. So with that, I want you to watch this part, and then we're going to talk a little bit more afterward. Okay?
Several residents whipped out their phones and they were like, okay, let's record what happens. Everything from this point is captured on camera from multiple angles. And in the video, we see California man Leon Rosby pull up in his Mazda. Rosby joined in with everyone else and decided to film the police. A police spokesperson described the event as Rosby stopping in the intersection with music blaring from his windows. Officers told him to turn down the music because they were trying to hear what was happening down the street. Rosby then pulled forward, parked, and got out with his dog, but left the music still playing loudly. This, they said, was distracting officers. It's interfering with what they're able to hear. It's not just a party call, it's an armed robbery call. The officers need to hear what's going on with the people being called out of the residence. That music and his car is bleeding over and it's distracting them. To better put why they approached the man to arrest him, he was obstructing an investigation. Rosby realizes at this point he's at least going to be handcuffed. He's probably going to get arrested. So he puts his Rottweiler in the car, but he forgets to actually kind of roll up the window so it can't get out. So as a dog does, when it sees its owner being manhandled, it starts to bark as a defense mechanism. Then worse, it gets out of the car. And this is where half of the internet seems to disagree what happened. Because it appears that the dog is going to bark, but then it's not interested, just kind of there and sniffing around. Until the officer, who had immediately pulled out his gun, decided, oh, I'm going to touch this dog. I'm going to grab its collar, and then I have to cut the video. Because the officer perceived the dog to be attacking him, he fired on it multiple times. The video then shows the dog yelping in pain in the middle of the street in front of everyone. And as a person who lives with dogs, it's just hard to watch. And so the response is split. Some people saying that this cop is a piece of shit. That this same officer, Jeffrey Sound, was previously involved in a police corruption and brutality lawsuit against the Hawthorne Police Department, which resulted in a $1 million settlement. A lawsuit where a man alleged that he was kicked in the face by Sam while handcuffed and falsely prosecuted. So just a piece of shit cop doing another piece of shit thing. All people coming to the defense of not this officer in particular, but just police in general, is that you do have a dog. A pretty big dog that you don't know where it's been, you don't know if it has rabies, you don't know if it's going to try and kill you. And in fact, it's Leon Rosby's fault that his dog is dead because he didn't properly secure it. And that it was he that put police in that situation. So a question to you, nation, who is in the wrong? The cops or Leon Rosby? I'd love to know what you think and why. And if
Disturbing story tonight out of Hawthorne. Police officers shot a man's dog to death. It was caught on video. Eyewitness News reporter John Hartung spoke with that dog's heartbroken owner and got a response from the police department as well. He joins us now live in Hawthorne. John.
Well, Mark, the Hawthorne Police Department here behind me was inundated today with angry emails, hundreds of them, by people who were very upset with the way and the manner that this dog was shot and killed by an officer. Now, this video went viral on YouTube last night, and I have to warn you, it is disturbing.
I said, don't shoot him, Max, get back.
Leon Rosby relives the pain this evening, watching his dog's final moments before it was shot by Hawthorne police.
They took a member of my family. They took a member of my family.
Hawthorne police responded to an armed robbery yesterday on 137th Street, where an hour and 45-minute standoff ensued. Investigators say Rosby was interfering by blaring music from his car and walking within close proximity of armed officers. After putting his 2-year-old Rottweiler Max in the car, 2 officers approached Rosby and handcuffed him. Moments later, Max jumped from the car and came to his owner's aid.
I said, no, Max, no, stop. And then I came out and I said, please don't kill my dog. Please don't kill my dog. Just having convulsions. He's in pain. But he hollered out and tried to look back at me. He tried to look back at me to know, see if I was okay. I'm a grown man. I'm 52 years old. I never thought I would ever get attached to a dog like that, man.
Hawthorne police wouldn't talk on camera. They say they are truly sensitive to the loss of the dog, but officers feared that Max would bite them. There are many neighbors, including children, who witnessed the shooting.
I started screaming because, like, now I'm traumatized. I never saw someone get shot or get killed or see anything get killed like that. I'm, like, seriously, like, traumatized because I can't believe they did that.
It could have been me. It could have been me laying in the street because they tried to say I was resisting, and my dog knew I wasn't. He died for me because he didn't want me to get killed.
The Hawthorne Police Department says it is investigating this incident, but Leon Rosby there thinks that the department might have it in for him because he sued the department back in March claiming civil rights violations, false imprisonment, and battery. That's stemming from an incident that happened last summer. We're live in Hawthorne. John Harting, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
I want to know that you want your damn freedoms back. This is not freedom. The man had no business getting arrested for videoing cops. They're public figures. They're doing a public service and a public job. If they got cameras, so do we. This was unconstitutional, and this was plain murder of an animal. If we was to do that in broad daylight and be caught on camera, we would go to jail. That dog was not attacking him. He was playing. He was a playful dog. He wanted to see what was going on with his master, his friend, a man's best friend. This was wrong, very wrong, straight up wrong. I want to know, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired yet? Are you? Look up the Act of 1871, people. Look it up now. Share it with your friends. Run it down their throat. They don't like you no more, so what? Give them the paper, stick it in their mailbox. Ride around and put it in people's mailbox. Whatever you got to do, get the message out. They're blocking everything on YouTube, confusing it, starting wars between friends. This is bullshit, people. This is bullshit. The more we fight, the harder they push bullshit like this down your throat. Propaganda. Live propaganda. Live, people. This is live propaganda for an innocent dog to lose its life. Do you like it? Really? Do you like it? Are you ready yet? Much love to y'all. And think about that while you distracting yourselves from the truth. Don't allow that to happen to you. None of you. Much love to y'all.